Actually, if you have ever come across this circumstance where you have your own thoughts but you are not be able to narrate that, it means your brain is busy translating your native language to English. And if you ever want to make yourself get rid of hesitation and want your speech to smooth as water, then here's what you need to do. First of all, what have I told you? There's a way of stopping your translation process and making yourself making your speech look natural. Let's break it down into pieces, and then so that you can train your brain to think in English directly. First of all, why do we struggle to think in English rather than when we think in Hindi? It's okay, but when we start thinking in English, there's a problem that we come across. Your brain is wired to your native language, and that's your comfort zone. It doesn't want to come out of it. Understood? And if you learn English by memorizing rules and not utilizing it, then your brain will never ever figure out that how should you actually start in English. You lack enough English words for your active memory. You might also have fear from committing mistakes, and that's why your brain slows you down at the time of translation, and in order to make that translation perfect. And the solution is stop forcing translation. Just do it. Start thinking in English directly. And how is you gonna do that? Here's it. First of all, let's see the step-by-step process of thinking in English directly. First, start with easy words. Observe yourself nearby your surrounding. You can see hundreds of stuff kept there. Can you just name it in English? If you can do, then you're already at a good level. Clap for yourself. For example, chair, window, phone, bottle, or things like that. Just watch, observe, name them, and then that point onwards, call them from the same name that you've given. That's in English. You can use it on daily basis, and this is how you'll build your vocabulary just like a pro. Step number 2, you can describe simple things in English. For example, just small English sentences. For example, hello everyone, or thank you, welcome back, nice to meet you. For example, I'm walking to the kitchen, I need water. Sentences like that. If you can do it, you will keep growing. And don't worry about the grammar, just focus on English thoughts. Got it? Commit tons of mistakes and be happy that to this day you just committed a mistake. Okay, while doing your daily task, transcribe and describe them in English itself. For example, if you're doing any activity, just name that I'm doing this activity in English itself. For example, if you're just preparing tea, say I need water, I need sugar, I need tea leaves, I'm mixing them. Keep English in your mind. Train your brain to stay in English mode all the time. Think in conversations as well. There can be times when you are alone and then you're being bored, if your phone is dead, if your data is exhausted, unless you have 5G. Okay, so imagine real life situations in your mind and then concentrate to yourself. Think that there's another personality living in you, just like Monjulika, and just try to them. Have concentration with them. You can also replay the past conversation that you did in Hindi. Now transcribe those conversations in English in your mind. Do it. This will help you to build confidence. And point number 4, quick tricks to speak up and speed up the process. First, when you feel happy, if you want to say मैं खुश हूँ, say I feel happy instead of मैं खुश हूँ. Use your mental English diary at night. Think about your whole day in English. What you did, what was the best day, best part of your day. When did you enjoy the most? What was bad in that particular day? Set your phone's language in English itself. Make sure you keep it in default mode. If you're using Facebook, Insta, YouTube, Google, Siri, Assistant, anything, just surround yourself in English. Watch English videos, watch English movies, read English books, talk in English, think in English. There are hundreds of tips that you can do. You can have winning mindset. Make sure thinking in English is a habit, and you need to train your brain, and it'll take a span of time. Make sure don't be demotivated. Stop translating and start practicing, and soon English will feel natural to you. Day by day, do this on daily basis, and 30 days you'll be speaking with no hesitation, and that's my promise. If you want any particular topic to make get the video made by me, then please comment it out. I'll definitely try to describe that in my video. Take better care of yourself. You're very important for me.